Hi there. How you doing? I hope you're happy and well. I am thriving, grateful, blessed, thriving, and grateful. Amen. I'll lay out your cards. And if you feel connection with this reading, feel free to speak your mind. You can like, comment, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, hello, subscribers and return viewers. I appreciate you. I enjoy the connection. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Yes. Ooh, all right. So happy to be reading with you today. We're going to get your energies. See what's going on with you, collective. What's been going on since the last time I seen you? We had Mother's Day and Mercury went retrograde, and seems like you've been working on something and you've been tight-lipped about it, keeping it to yourself. Yeah. Doing some traveling, manifesting your best life. Okay, let's see your energies. Queen of Cups for your starter energies here. Let's just say that this is the energy of, you know, a mother, very in tune with your psychic abilities. Well, we've got 3 queens leading this conversation. The Queen of Cups, your energy. So, intuitive, possibly, you know, with great intuition. You might consider yourself a seer or psychic. You're kind and generous and lover of nature. Going above and beyond. Okay, so this is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. Now, you've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, okay? And so what I'm getting, and you got the 10 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting that you are really getting your footing in your self-worth. That you are really no longer people-pleasing. I think it might be deeply embedded in you, and this comes from people with trauma. But I feel like, you know, you're taking your power back. You're letting go of any, you know, or working with the energies of envy and jealousy and lack, you know, scarcity mindset. I feel like you might have a little jealousy around you. I feel like you are working on your courage in real time. Like, I think internally, like, you're ready to rock. You're ready to go to bat. But when it comes to, like, in the moment, you tend to, you know, you're on a higher vibration. And when you meet adversity, I think instead of lashing out, I think you're working on, oh, okay. So that's what you're doing now. All right. Well, I could fight fire with fire, but where would that leave me? It would leave me miserable like you. Like that sort of vibe. I feel like you are looking at your measure of success, what you've created. Perhaps you feel like you'd like to get at some more expansive endeavors in life. I feel like you are, you know, sifting through, in your mind, you're sifting through working to tap in to a more boldness, so to speak. And not necessarily outwardly, but, you know, like maybe you have some writer's block. Perhaps you have a creative block, or you've had, or that's what you're kind of working with, it's a little cloudy. But clarity is the goal and where you're headed. And with this 10 of Wands, I feel like you've really been working at this mentally, spiritually. I feel like, what was that? I feel like you have had a rough road. I feel like life has met you with a lot of challenges, and you've had to rely on yourself. Where there should have been aid, there wasn't any. And especially not in the design, which really could have helped you expand and prosper and explore other options. I feel like you may be the black sheep or the scapegoat in your family dynamic, or, you know, and family, it's not about blood, it's about, you know, your community, who you're surrounded by, who perhaps you were raised by, who could have been really an advocate for you, but instead an adversary. I think that you've spoken your mind. I think that you, on more than one occasion, like this is not a new issue, have said, hey, I don't really like the way that you treat me. Excuse me. It came out of nowhere. I tend to yawn when I'm channeling. It takes a lot of energy to do so. Pardon me. But I think you've been like, you know, hey, I don't really like this. And the other person or people really aren't doing a lot of work, personal work. And I think perhaps you were the, you know, you had the wherewithal, the awareness to be present in the relationship. I'm not sure others have been. But I do believe that you are on your way to another phase of your timeline. And so on the board, we have water, we have fire, we have air. Okay? So fire is Aries, Leo, Sag. And air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Along again with the Queen, the water energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think you might be working on being a little bit more assertive, but with a nice balance. Sometimes, you know, I've worked on being less assertive. Because, you know, that can be a little hard to swallow, and it's hard for people to receive such a strong personality. You might be in the public eye. You could be a celebrity performer. You know, you could be a musician, comedian, actor, poet, stylist. Y'all know I wanted to rhyme, right? Poet, you don't know it. No, I think you're well aware of what you got going on. Again, this speaks to support and help and people to cheer you on. I think now you have a very strong supportive team. I think that perhaps a fire sign might have really hurt you. That's been a running trend in these readings, okay? Yeah. Naturally, when you get your heart broken, I think people tend to shut down, and you might have for a period, but you are love, you are collective, you are kindness and generosity and authenticity, and it's easy to have your well run dry when people just constantly take advantage of that. So I feel like there has been some strategy behind the scenes that has tried to knock you off your game, perhaps energy harvest from you. You may have had a long-standing relationship with an air sign. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know if it's reciprocal, but things are definitely coming to a close, and something is budding. Something new is budding for you. We do have, who do we have? We have Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Taurus. Fixed signs here. Say what you mean what you do, and you definitely will acknowledge when you're wrong. You will eat some crow if you have to. It's not a big deal. It's like, whatever, man, you know, I'm human, I make mistakes. Nobody likes to be wrong or make a mistake, but I think you show the example of owning it. There's love here, and the Ten of Cups. I really feel like there's a lot of love around you. Again, I think that there is some nastiness behind you. I get strong Scorpio energy. Strong number 3 energy. 3. It could be the day that you were born, the month, March. It could be your life path number. Something about 3. It's the magic number. I feel like, you know, you letting go of some old energy is really allowing the, you know, when you clear your canvas, then you can, there's more room for possibility. So I feel like that, you know, you've let a lot of tumultuous things go. I get the sense that you've come from a great deal, I said this earlier, of challenges and trauma, which has molded you to depend on yourself, but it also hardened you and perhaps left you very emotional, easily reactive. And you've been working on these. You didn't like that, and you've been working on those things about yourself. And I think you're in a really good place now. Gemini energy here with the world. Thank you. So yeah, Mother's Day, we had another new moon on the 19th. And let's see, the moon is in Leo when I am filming this. And there's Leo. And there's Gemini. Leo, Gemini energy. The King of Swords. You know, Aquarius, Aries, and Cancer on the board, along with Gemini. Scorpio and Pisces. Yeah, I feel like, so as that kind of came out, it came in reverse, so we'll leave it there. I feel like you, again, are struggling. You may have been struggling with some creator's block, finding the inspiration, motivation to get started on a project. I feel like you might feel stuck a little. In the upright, it would be, you know, you being full of ideas and inspiration and passion. And in the reverse, I feel you might be a little frustrated. Gemini again with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So 6. Harmony, home, happiness. King of Swords again and Five of Swords. Gemini energy, and also some, and you got the Seven of Swords again. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of repeating energy. But this Five of Swords leads me to believe that there is someone that was like abusing their power, just kind of being, you know, what's the word? Just unfair. Having an unfair advantage and abusing their power. Well, clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Seven of Swords. This is a beautiful depiction. I love these cards. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. It's a new tarot deck that I'm introducing to my readings for you. Okay. Alright, so the Queen of Swords is here again. The Queen of Swords is here again. Along with the Five of Pentacles. So, perhaps an Aquarius feels left out or is coming from a scarce mentality. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart. In or around you. But this particular Queen of Swords is with the Five of Pentacles. And like I said earlier, I think you're surrounded by somebody with a lack mentality. Yeah. That could be, you know, the Aquarius could be. Or someone that's very outspoken could be feeling like that. behind the scenes. All right. Well, we got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wowzers. Now, ain't that some energy right there? Fighting over wealth. There is some, you know, you standing your ground, you finding what truly inspires you and going with that. I feel like people around you are not on the same wavelength, so perhaps not in alignment with you. And there's just some intensity and blame game, trying to keep you sort of, I feel this energy that is been working on you for a while and trying to keep you in a sense of defensiveness. I mean, you're in defense with the Seven of Wands, and then you are literally in the card, you are battling. Whether you're in practice, whether you have really good practice, because this issue's been brought up to you before. Okay, that's deep. If you look at a couple of the figures on this card, you'll see that they're wearing masks. Not wearing masks. Okay. And as we know, you know, over the past couple of years, there's been a lot of battle around masks, around the whole subject of the pandemic, if you catch my drift. People standing their ground, people trying to get you to change your mind, to get you to adhere to the same principles as them, as they. I heard trying to bend your will. Okay? But you do have the Ace of Pentacles, darling, and that means that you're coming out on top on your, I'm stuttering. What's that all about? Water? I'm not above, you know, stuttering personally. But that energy just came in. It was very, like, distracting, like someone's trying to distract you and knock you off your game, and being like a little pesky cat while you're trying to chill. They're like trying to distract you and, psst, hey, look over here, do this, let me redirect your thoughts so that you can't concentrate and be on top of your game. Sound familiar? But the Ace of Pentacles is talking about home, health, hearth, environment, money. Innovation, creation, nature, abundance. My little timer makes me dance every time. Yeah, I think you're in a really abundant time in your life. I feel like you like with the 10 of Wands and the World card, I feel like you are really migrating out of some low vibration, migrating out of some trickery. For some of you, you want to move, and some of you will be getting a new home. Some of you will be traveling and, you know, just enjoying your life. Some of you will be feeling stuck. Some of you will be feeling like something's on your neck, like you can't seem to get through some sort of stronghold. Thank you. Wow. Very intense energy. I think that you know, in the trend of previous readings, are really on to some new stuff. Now, we've been going through, we just had eclipse season, and we've been doing amazing, tremendous work over the past couple of years. And again, like I like to say, everybody can't go. Not everybody's on the same wavelength. You know, and what I've learned in life is sometimes energetically people are just different, right? But sometimes people refuse to get along with you, or refuse to offer you grace or kindness and authenticity because they don't want to see you win. And unfortunately, we don't do a lot of talking about that. I do bring it up because it's obviously here, and this message, this is what you need to hear. But because really it's about self-evolution, and what you are, you reflect. And, but I think that you've overcome a lot of obstacles, and a lot of people getting in your way of your progression, and a lot of people trying to write your narrative as something that it isn't, but that supports their narrative about you. And, you know, I don't know what it is with people that want to control other people and keep people from expansion. But I will say, you know, you can do yourself a great service along with those people by saying a big old prayer for them on a regular basis. That is really key to helping people heal, because we can talk all day long about what people are and what people are not, but and how they're contributing to your life, what they're, excuse me, contributing to your life. Good, bad, or indifferent. But I keep hearing ownership of an evolution of your life, okay? Six of Cups, Chariot, old relationships. This is an old one. It's one that's been around, like one of your longer relationships. Queen of Wands again, and Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Okay, so I feel like you've been very thoughtful about your strategy, about where you're going, what you're doing, how you want your future to look. And yeah, Six of Wands again here popping out. Okay, they want me to look at this card here, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you walked away. You walked away from whatever relationship this is, or relationships, which is leaving room for new budding love and kindness. You know, someone really loves you and they want to express that to you, and they're trying to figure out how to talk to you, what to say, what not to say, because I think they know you're not with the shits. Okay, So on your challenge area here, we got all these cards in reverse. Now, because this person has been trying to stand in your way, they are now, and again, like temperance energy, like I said, this could be Sagittarian energy, but definitely a strong masculine energy, fire energy. They've put their blessings in reverse. They don't see their blessing, hence the Five of Pentacles that has popped up. They are tending to your garden and not their garden, and they certainly do not see expansion as part of their now. They're more, you know, in the lack, like, oh, I wish I had that. I wish, how come my life can't be like that? Why can't I do this, that, and the third? And why do they get to, you know, that's a lot of envious energy. That's, I mean, seriously, it's the reason why they go after people that are abundant and naturally, you know, inherently, what's the term? Earth angel? Yeah. When a cat really wants to be a lion, man, they just aren't happy with any of their progression. And they spend their time spinning their wheels about you and others. And rather than figuring out how to become great and sharing in the greatness and, you know, just enjoying the picnic, they're trying to figure out how to sabotage it. Because they don't want to give you the credibility. They don't want you to inherit the credibility, you know, for your creation. And they don't vibrate at a high level. And that's why they need to siphon your energy or others' energy by trying to steal their joy. If I steal your joy, well then that'll make me happy. And at least I'll be happy, like, for the moment. Because it isn't sustainable, right? So what I have here is the King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And what I have on you is Leo energy with the Strength card. Now, like water signs, Leo wear their heart on their sleeve. It's hard for them to have a poker face. Their energy is just oozing. So I feel like you are, again, gathering your confidence, gathering your strength. You've had to be very strong for a very long time with people that you thought were your adversary, were your advocates, but they were putting monkey wrenches in your game the whole time and telling tales about how you're not ready, how you're not enough, whether you're enough being ready enough or equipped enough or smart enough or rich enough or whatever enough. Whether you speak well, whether you don't, whether you know. Someone that's your advocate is going to edify you. Find the best things about you if they want to talk to you about other people. This person is slandering your name. This person is putting salt in your game. This person is playing ring around the rosy with your emotions and your delightfulness. They envy that in you. There's a lot of envy here. There's a lot of... This person does not have any self-worth. This person does not feel enough. So they're projecting that on you. Okay? Again, could be a fire sign. All right, so this Queen of Swords, yeah, toxic energy here. These people are under judgment, okay? These people are, what did somebody say the other day? If you see, then God sees. Best believe. So don't you worry. But whoever this Queen of Swords is, energy that you got going on, Spirit is saying, you know, thank you, Holy Spirit. Spirit is saying that these people are projecting. It's not about you. Although it feels like you're being targeted, which you are, and you have been. But it's not due to a lack of love. It has a toward you. It's really a lack of love of the others. Yeah, it's very toxic. Yeah, it's, I think with this Star card, you've done a lot of healing. I mean, wow. Wow. So maybe someone is Capricorn. Maybe you have that in your chart. Maybe they have that in their chart. But this is just confirmation after confirmation that this is an Aquarius. Air energy, female energy. Could be a female that's a Gemini or Libra. But I really feel like because of the confirmation here, I feel like, yeah. Wow. So, all right. So we have the devil. All right. We got the devil. Toxicity. This is someone playing you like a puppet, right? You got, not only do you have two Queen of Swords, but you have a third. Not only that, darling. Could be someone that is a cusper. But you have three cards here that I lost my thought. Not my thought, my word. That are what's the word, Spirit? Signifying, I'll use that. That's not the word I was looking for, but this is what is I'd like to use that word though. All right. Well, anyway, pardon me, but the Star, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, all Aquarius energy. So this lends to my thought earlier in that this double and now triple, this double Queen of Swords that comes from a lack mentality is not enough. Sort of energy, victim mentality energy, okay? And the Temperance, which is, again, Sagittarian energy, okay? Telling me that this person is working behind the scenes, that you are healing from a great deal of trauma. This person wants to come and talk to you and thinks that they got this thing down. But this has really affected your life. This is a really close relationship. Could be a sibling, a parent, a best friend, you know, a childhood friend. But again, not in alignment. And you are very clear about this. This person appears to be healed and appears to be a light seeker. But when you're trying to control other people or circumstances to set things up to block people, not a lot of light there. The only clarity is that you see it. But there's change in the midst for you, coming soon. due to, you know, what you've been choosing to participate in or not. What you do today depicts what you can and can't do tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's that hermit energy. I think you've taken yourself out of the fray. I think that you yeah, you're almost there. Listen, you are someone that, again, I think is very thoughtful. I think that you take the lead when it comes to taking responsibility for your transgressions. I think that that's sort of the glue that's holding this whole thing together. I think that others don't quite know what makes you spark and what makes you light. And the envy of these low vibration people is that you're able to rise above the fray. Your objective is to live life to the fullest on your own accord, not by tearing anyone down, and being self-aware and introspective enough to know when you're not being your highest self and going, look, I wanted to bring this up to you, and you're thinking, as humiliating as this is and embarrassing and whatever, even if it's someone that has done you wrong, you know, but I want to apologize. I want to acknowledge this. I wasn't my best self, and I just want to say I'm sorry. You know, that in and of itself is enough to lift that low vibration and keeps you high frequency. These people can't figure it out, whoever they are. Yeah, between worlds. Okay, that was in the reverse position. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to get some more cards because these got wet and they're just all funky. I really like this deck. I mean, that happens, right? You have cards long enough, they're going to get funky, but these are warped and, yeah, a couple of cards got wet, so that's not good. Yeah, there's a deck that I don't use anymore because one of the cards got wet and stuck to something and it's all jacked up, and I just, even shuffling is, you know, doesn't work well. So I'd like to get a new deck on that. What deck is that? Is that the Thoth deck? Maybe. Ooh, Milk and Honey. Yeah, Chaos and Conflict, darling. Come to the edge. Yeah. Okay, so, you know, when things are unaligned in your life with people, places, and things, you know, the universe, depending on what you're vibing on, will adjust your life and help you like readjust to what is in alignment to you. And sometimes if you're in alignment with low vibration, then your life is going to reflect that, and it's going to be uneasy. You're going to have conflict with people. You're going to have conflict running through your head constantly. It's going to be living rent free in your head, you know. So I feel like if you stepped away from this chaos and conflict, good, because that means that you're growing. And so chaos and conflict, sometimes the storm comes to spread the seeds, to move things around. Things need to be revamped. And sometimes the best way to do that, when people aren't moving, the universe will be like, what did I say in my last video? Ba-bam! Alakazam! Alakazoo! Alright, and then you have to come to the edge, man. Let me look at these numbers. Okay, so 9 and 33. Yeah. So master teacher. And how do you become a master teacher? By being a master student. And you're a student of life. And I think you're awake and you are vibrant and aware. There may be some cloudiness going on. Perhaps you've suffered from a great deal of trauma, and that can convolute messages. Right? So we're moving away from this cloudiness to get some space and perspective. So we can see the forest for the trees and know our tactics and our route, you know, and our moves, where we're going. So Between Worlds is number 3. I'm not surprised. So maybe number 3 is your number for one reason or another. But it is about transitions and not being quite, you know, out of one situation and fully engaged in another, and, you know, like not really knowing which move to make. And I think that's where this Knight of Wands in reverse is all about, not really knowing, oh, which move do I make? All right, so the protection message is, be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. That's beautiful. So you can, so when I tell you about what's going on with these other people, it's really just to let you know and establish some energies that are going on in your life. And to say that these people are not going to receive their harvest in full bloom is not a slight on them. It's just so that you can identify through this reading, you know, if this reading is for you or not. You have some people in your life that are not high vibing. But the guise is they are. The guise is that they know all the things, they're doing all the things, they talk the talk, but they ain't walking their walk. And you can tell somebody by that, by how you are left feeling when you are no longer in their presence. Because they leave a stink in the air. They leave a film on you, and you're like, ugh, what is that? Like, I just had a great time. Like, why do I feel weird now? Because they've been siphoning your energy, baby. And they might have been implanting little side sneak disses and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about. You know the person I'm talking about. Could be an Aquarius, Aries, and Sagittarius. Could be a Gemini. I don't think it's a Gemini, though. Could be a Capricorn. And they make, you know, their invitation just so delicious. Like, even though you felt this way before when you've left them, you're like, oh, it'll be fine. I've recovered from the last time. Remember, I told you about that room of needles. Still a room of needles. So if you got to put on a bunch of protection to go hang out with a group of people or a person, you might want to consider what you're doing. You might want to reconsider your why around attending that function or being around those people. And really just be brave. And, you know, because you've been managing your temper. You've been managing your responses, you know, and these people are banking that you're just the same because those are the strings that they're used to pulling. If you look right there, he's got strings attached to his hands. So with these people, there's always strings attached. And that's how they manipulate you. So that's how you can identify the energies within your life and what you're going through. And if you're an empath, which I do believe I'm speaking to an empath, or someone that is empathetic, someone that is easily absorbing the room, which really is a symptom of, you know, having great trauma, surviving great trauma. Hold on. Well, that's no bueno. That is no bueno. Un momento. Okay. So yeah. So you're stepping away to recharge your battery. You're stepping away to get some clarity, you know? But I think you are headed to the land of milk and honey. Now, earlier I said numbers 3 and 6, right? Well, we got 3 and now we got 6 with milk and honey. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, it's 51. So in numerology, it's 6. I looked up 6. I'm like, that's not it. Okay, so the taste of prosperity, right? Opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So you've earned a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. And when you're all open, your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities of the universe. And these times are precious and only come when you are in your authentic zone. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. So, it's funny because when I saw, what did I see? Yeah, the strength card, I literally heard wearing the world as a loose garment. So, in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment. Not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met and you are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Now, sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers. You did have that Page of Cups, so you might be in an existing relationship that is abundant and beautiful, or you may have one coming in or one that is growing. Sweet moments of understanding and love amongst friends, family are here for you, are all here for you to savor. Your heart's calling will be answered. So let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. That's beautiful, okay? Because there's only one authentic you. Collective, this version of yourself is Spirit's emissary to the world. When you're aligned with the truth, or in alignment with the truth, that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. I really think that that's what's happening. I mean, I'm just so certain of it, even, you know, at the beginning of the reading, the vibe I was getting, right? Now's the time when you are seeking your true north and not this other static cling. When you find this direction, you automatically step into your prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. And with every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life. Be open to them because you're getting a sweet taste of what you want. Yeah, when you clear the way of, again, static cling, you know, leaving that residue. You know, you gotta sage yourself when you get home from being with somebody. That is a big red flag. Now, if you just do that because that's what you do, because you like to cleanse your energy, that's great. But if you feel like you have to take a shower, again, to get the stank off you, you might want to reconsider who you're hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you are just on the leading edge of some great stuff, you know, going on in your life. I feel like you are letting go maybe old habits and practices and thought patterns, and really, you know, walking your talk and exercising, practicing, putting yourself in the receptive mode of good fortune, and great things are coming your way. I think if you've started something in motion to end relationships, it's loud and clear at this point. To the universe, those people, God, and everybody, right? All right, so let's grab you a Moonology manifestation card, which is perfect for this reading. It's perfect for every reading, but it's just like when the reading's about you manifesting big things, I just can't wait to use this deck. Wow. Leave the past behind. Wow. Okay. New moon in Aquarius, open to chance. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. Last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to all the details. Full moon in Sagittarius, see the big picture. And full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. We are officially in Gemini season. Happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. Right? When does that happen? Did it already happen? I think it happened. Yeah, it happened. Whew. Time is moving fast, eh? Time is moving sweet and fast. Embrace the flow of life. Okay. Leave the past behind. Details. Be real. Well, you got to be open for change if you want things to change. And darling, things are changing. So change is not always comfortable. It is not always suitable for your liking, for your comfort. And it takes becoming uncomfortable to grow, in order to grow. So I'm going to read a couple of these. I don't want to keep you too long. I believe that you are embracing the flow of life. I want to know. Okay, I'll read a little bit. I'll read a little bit. What the book has to say. I like the little meanings in here. I hope you like it too. Okay, so last quarter moon in Virgo. Alrighty. Attending to the details, right? So sometimes you have to do all of the boring stuff first before you allow yourself the time you need to roam and enjoy. So clear your tasks away. Okay? Now, there are some crystals that are coming up for you. And that would be euconite, bloodstone, blue, apatite, amethyst, rutilated quartz, and lapis lazuli. So I'm excited to see what crystals come out for you. But it's saying, wouldn't it be lovely to think that manifesting means just snapping your fingers and magically making, bippity boppity boop, and making everything better. However, there's more to it than that. Past worries, mean comments, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you can start to feel good. Hey, puppy, are you okay? He's whining. Can you hear him? Okay. All right. Let's see. Past worries, mean comments, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you can start to feel good. A tedious task may need to be taken care of before you can move forward and make the magic happen. Worries slow down your ability to make magic. So attend to the details and then you can have fun. Yeah, and I think a lot of this is projected worry and confusion and angst. So be careful when out of nowhere you start feeling heavy and down. It could be the movement of the moon and the planets and the stars, as I refer to as the sun, moon, and stars. It could also be a projection, because these are some low vibration people, and they're not happy because they don't understand why it's like they see you going off into the sunset. They don't get it because they're not introspective to see that what they've done has come back to harvest, right? I'm like, wow, that's a thick card. Okay, so oh, I didn't even leave it in there on purpose. So last quarter moon in Pisces, it's talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon. Hold the phone. One of the current energies is all about feelings, and the other is in its head. So where are you? Can you meld the two? Because that's the way. Why ruin a moment with words? Sometimes feelings are enough. It's good to talk, but it's also good to just be. Okay. Celestite, desert rose, selenite, amethyst, sodalite, labradorite, purple fluorite. The danger in your current situation is that you are going to be really good at starting things and less good at finishing them. That's interesting. We just got finished what you started. All right. The card suggests that you need to talk less and feel more. So rather than telling people what you want to now, feel your feelings about what you want. What comes up? Do you believe in yourself or not? Perhaps you started strong but are running out of steam. If so, go within and ask yourself, how committed are you to your goals? Remember that it's okay to change your mind. Bing. Full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Where's full moon? Okay, find balance between being real and trying to please all the people all the time. Yeah. So sometimes we pursue someone or something for all the wrong reasons. Our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy by chasing something that may not even be right for us. So this card reminds you that sometimes you need to back off a little, worry less, and trust more. Life is about fun and laughter, but you'll take all the fun out of it if you spend too long in your head rather than in your heart. You might win, but it might not be a great victory. So this is a time of release. Okay. Open up to change. And this is a new moon in Aquarius. And it says, this is a good sign for matters related to friends, networks, a wish coming true, science, tech, or online dating. Okay, so big changes are in the forecast, okay? But you need to let events unfold with as little steering as possible from you. So just release control, right? And sometimes you just need to take a bit of space from a person or situation. We said that earlier. If you know you've been too emotional about someone or something, this card offers you the chance to cool things down. A rational, even slightly aloof assessment of your current circumstances is called for now. Allow for things to develop. Try to think of your situation from a different angle, okay? Be yourself. And independence doesn't have to mean loneliness. A group of people rather than one person may be the ones to help you. Interesting. Okay, and leave the past behind. Okay, so this is last quarter moon in Capricorn. Again, you might have Capricorn in your chart. Okay. I don't want to, carry on too long, but last quarter moon in Capricorn. Okay. So the moon has a bright, shining energy, but a reserved pressure is piling on. The great thing about knowing what stands between you or your goal is that you can do something about it. Something is standing between you and what you want. How can you get it? And telling you how to get it. So that's why I said maybe you have some creative block. Maybe you just don't know what's next. I kept hearing what's next. The Two of Wands did pop out, which is all about what's next. Feeling like I've done all the things. What could I possibly do now? But it's okay. So now, it's there. You can do something about it. You just need to be strategic. It's about, and the Seven of Swords is definitely about strategy. It's not all about backstabbing and all that dark stuff. It's definitely about setting forth a strategy to get where you want next. But you do have to clear all that static energy out of there. So, it's wonderful to go for things with a childlike, carefree attitude. But drawing this card suggests that you need a proper plan as well. Leave the past behind. You might need to move through and clear a criticism someone has made of you, which has somehow buried itself into your mind. You do have work to do. I believe that some people close to you have been chopping away at your self-esteem and your self-worth for a very long time. So, it's best that you look at all of those things and ask yourself, okay, so how do I really feel about it? What's behind it? Because it got under your skin for a reason. And perhaps you do feel inadequate in those areas and somebody wanted to just make it solidify, make it true, make it so. Someone that is low vibration and they're really like an energy vampire or whatever, they will find your vulnerabilities and they will, at the right time, strategize to knock you off your game. It's usually like once you start feeling yourself a little bit, they want to knock you back down to size. That's how you can identify those people, okay? Woo! Right out the box, apophyllite. Look at that. I love it. Let's see what comes out though. Apophyllite. I'm going to take it. I don't care about, these made up rules and whatnot. I like to shuffle and allow spirit to just pop them out because it's fun and it leaves me feeling like it's not my energy. Like it's not, my choice. There's Blue Tiger's Eye. That was in there, but I am an intuitive. And so I don't always need things to be all, with this great big production. And then Prinite. Yeah. So Prinite's really good. Definitely get you some Prinite. Okay. Prinite. So this is all about happiness and self-confidence. Yeah. Quite apropos. So integrate and accept change. Prinite's going to help you improve mental alertness, focus on the present moment, and align with the cycles of life. Okay? Your affirmation is, I accept the impermanence of all things. I know that change brings renewal and goodness. And that's exactly where you're going, love. Feeling renewed. Okay. Now, quartz crystal is a great crystal to magnify the crystals that you're working with. It's the easiest one to, it's like really, it's there for programming. You know, the other ones really vibrate on a certain frequency, and they are what they are. You can cleanse them, you can charge them, and you can meditate with them to help you. Quartz is programmable. So that's really, really cool about quartz. This is also about happiness and self-confidence. So this is going to help you multiply goodness and well-being, increase clarity, peace, and understanding, amplify loving kindness, and improve clarity of mind and emotions. You know, when people are throwing their energies all over the place, it is definitely to convolute what you got going on. You know, it's really taking the steam out of your engine. Your affirmation is, I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All of my heart's desires are realized now. What an affirmation. I heard today that they say that someone was saying that whatever you affirm, there's an energy in the ethers that will hear their call, hear their name tag or whatever. It's like a bat signal to them, like Batman. And it will come. So if you say, I'm not really a confident person. Well, that energy is going to come in and universe is going to be like, no, you're not. You're not good at anything. Just start tearing you down, right? So be careful what you say. And that's why these affirmations are so great. So make sure you say these with me. You can always replay the video, right? So all of my heart's desires are realized now. Dang, I mean, that's so powerful, right? Okay, so this is about health and well-being. This is Blue Tiger's Eye. And the affirmation, what it can do for you is calm mental chatter and clear confusion. Take steps to gain a new perspective on life and increase emotional balance. That's beautiful. The affirmation is, it is easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. Indeed you are, collective. Indeed you are. And we have pyrite. Okay, pyrite. And this is all about money, creativity, and motivation. Maintain an organized approach to life. It's going to help you experience a solid foundation. It will help you be grounded and focused, manifest goals with ease, and realize financial freedom. Boom. Now, apophyllite. I love this crystal. It's, I don't know. I just love the color. Hopefully all these are coming out for you. If they're not, I apologize. Nothing I can do about it at this point. All right. So this is all about spirit communication, intuition. Okay. This is going to help you access all information and knowledge available. Remember past lives as needed. Which I think is connected to what we call our purpose. What are we here to do? What are we here to fulfill? So those of you that believe in, reincarnation, you might vibe with that. If you didn't complete something in a previous life, perhaps you're here to complete it here. We have soul contracts that have been going on for eons. Sometimes you were someone's mother rather than their wife, or vice versa. Whatever, your best friend, you could have been sisters or best friends. You could have been a teacher, or there could have been some sort of deep connection there. But this is what this is talking about. Okay, help you remember past lives as needed. Improve clarity during meditation experiences. stay centered and maintain a quiet mind. Help you meditate, okay? The affirmation is, I meditate regularly. I am insightful. My connection with universal wisdom guides me daily. I'm open to universal wisdom to guide me on the daily. All right, well, I hope something in this reading has been helpful for you. If you'd like to know the next time that I feel inspired to read for you, click the notification bell and click all so that you don't miss a beat nor one of my uploaded readings for you, okay? Until next time, be well, and may you find abundant reasons to be joyful throughout your day, and always be grateful, okay? Much love and endless blessings. I'm having a hard time talking. It's okay. It's rough when we're channeling. You know, Mercury is still in its storm period, so we still got some glitches going on. It should be going fully, direct and just out of that storm period by Thursday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. Okay? Much love and endless blessings. We will see you soon. Bliss on your day.